Sean.
Jim, Sean Ryan, Wheeling Intelligence. Usually when you guys go on a run like that, teams have had a tendency to just wilt. I mean, you kind of exert your will, and that's what we've talked about. Talk about it. You don't see very often another team responding to your run that way.
Yeah, to their credit, I mean, that's probably why they're here. They're a strong team mentally, and I felt like we did have a nice run. But I really didn't think that they were going to go away by their own admission. We're going to have to beat them down the stretch, and we didn't, because they weren't going to go away. They've got a lot of guys with senior experience, and I thought they had players that stepped up and made big plays. They just kept playing hard. They played as hard as they could and as smart as they could from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. And the fact that we had a 20-4 run didn't seem to affect that. You didn't see a lot of frustration. They just kept playing as hard as they could, and all of a sudden things started turning their way. That's how I looked at it.
Any more questions?
Hey, Coach, talk about Mike Anthony from Wheeling, WTRF. Just talk about how much Cedric being out, didn't get, he's your engine that runs the team. Talk about how him being out, in and out, and getting in foul trouble really affected you.
I mean, obviously, he's had a good tournament run. He was the MVP of the regional tournament and was playing great basketball. And I guess the word today was he never got untracked. He had some quick fouls. Had 3 in the first half, come back, picked up his 4th early. As soon as he got back, he picked up the 5th one. He ended up putting 16 minutes on the court. And sometimes when he got back in, maybe was pressed to do too much in a short period of time. So, as they say, let the game come to him. But I think the fouls probably affected him as much or more in his play than did our, we like to have him, but it affected him probably as much or more as it did our team.
If there's any last questions?
Let's just comment on the game and how disappointing it is. I mean, you were trying to show a lot of burden out there.
It was very tough. They played really well. I think we missed a lot of opportunities that would have pushed us over the edge. There were many moments in the first and second half where we could have, got a lead and pushed it out a little more and could have pressed more. I just think they rebounded really well, and we didn't respond. Team boxed out. I think our press, we missed some opportunities that we could have capitalized on, definitely. So it was just overall a tough game. I mean, attributed to them, they played really well.
Keenan, anything you want to add to that?
Not really. It was obviously very disappointing. Stonehill played a really good game. They had a good game plan, I feel like.
What was going well during that big run, and how does the team feel? What was the mood at that point?
Our team?
Yeah, for Keene, when you were making the long 21-3 run. Do you remember what the vibe was like right now?
I mean, the momentum was definitely on our side, with the crowd into it and everything, but we just wanted to keep it up.
Keene, if you could, talk about your role with the way it has increased. Your best game of the season today, coming off maybe your best game of the season in the regional final. And Jim, could you follow up with that after this finish, please?
Sure. Well, I just wanted to come out and be aggressive. They kind of left me open a couple times. Got a couple of transition buckets, transition threes. I mean, it's nothing really I can say. I don't talk about myself.